Hey, how you doing? It's Mark here. I'm at my local park again. It's just a lovely day, and I thought it'd just be a nice opportunity to go out and enjoy the weather, enjoy the very rare sunshine that we have here in the UK. Also wanted to share some thoughts with you, which I'd like to pass on because I actually heard it from an online mentor, someone that I respect very much, and it had such a profound effect on me that I thought it'd be great to share with you as well. And to just cut to the chase, the four things are looking after your health, your wealth, yourself, and the social. So the ideas are as follows. Okay, I think it's very self-explanatory that with health, without health, without good health. If you haven't got that, you've got nothing. So it's fairly obvious that you should look after your well-being and make sure that you're doing things to and for your body that's good for it. The wealth, this is interesting. See, my interpretation of this, it should be self-explanatory as well. You'd think that, right, you got money in the bank, then you should be sorted. But that isn't all there is to it. I think wealth is also things that you put into your mind. So it's knowledge. I think always being in a state of learning and being receptive to new ideas and absorbing new ideas that you can apply in your life to enhance you, make you better, make improve you is a way of looking at wealth. Another way is well, what if you don't have any money? What if you are in debt even? And what if that's causing you anxiety and stress? Does that mean that the game's over? Well, no, because I think even an aspiration of wealth is a positive thing. So if you are in money troubles right now, figure out a plan, work on a plan, get a plan in place, talk to someone who's good at money, talk to someone who's got out of debt, speak to them about creating a strategy that could help you move away from the current situation that you're in is, I think, a positive thing. And where self is involved, well, and I guess it's also pretty self-explanatory in the sense that you should look after yourself, but not just in one sense, but also in sort of a holistic sense. So it's looking after yourself psychologically, mentally, spiritually, and and sometimes even putting yourself first. It may sound selfish, but that famous saying that if you don't look after yourself first, then you're no good to anybody. So um, I think that's also very important. Is to in order for us to be benefit to others and to be able to help others and genuinely be supportive of others, and we have to do that for ourselves first. Charity begins at home, and charity begins with the self. Look after yourself, love yourself, respect yourself, and that'll follow suit. You'll be more equipped and better able and fully charged to be able to share that with others. This idea. And social, that's really interesting to me, this concept of the social. And for me, what that means is, of course, is being sociable and, you know, making sure that the people around you are looked after, people that are closest to you, that you care about. But for me, what that really means is surrounding yourself in an environment with people that bring out the best in you. That's how that comes across to me. It's sometimes called the mastermind, or a very old and famous saying is, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So I think being sociable and being social, it's important to be aware and conscious of the people that we surround ourselves with. Are they nurturing to us? Do they bring out the best in us? And I think I want to take this a bit further, because if the answer to that is no, then one obvious way to handle that situation is to distance yourself from these people. Sure, but I take another angle to it, which is, if these are people that you care about, these are people that you love, maybe they're behaving in a way that isn't nurturing to you, that isn't loving to you, then I think it's our responsibility to educate them. And the best way to educate them is to state our needs clearly, with strength, but also with love and directness. And one way that I'd like to share with you guys of how I've managed to do this quite successfully in my life, and some of you may have even heard me say it to you, is to phrase it and to preempt it with love always, the energy of love. So even if it's a bad word there, but if I'm really pissed off with somebody and they've really hurt me, I don't attack the person. I isolate and talk about what it is that they've done, and I phrase it with love. So I'll say something like, listen, mate, I love you, but that thing that you did, or when you do that thing, really hurts and it doesn't make me happy. So yeah, I've got lots of love for you, but that thing that you do, I do not love. So it's up to you. I hope you can change something about it. However way you want to phrase it, if the energy comes from a place of love from yourself, not as an attack on someone else, then I think that we're actually able not only to improve our relationships with others, but to improve others as well, because they take the lead from how we act, and what we need gives some direction on how best to treat us, right? So anyway, I don't want to be too long with this. I just wanted to share those ideas with you, and I hope they really helped you out. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this sunlight, and I'll check in with you again soon. Right? Speak again soon.